The Start to Finish Podcasting TV Network presents a Start to Finish Podcasting Quick Tip with your host, Andre Lewis.
Welcome to the Start to Finish Podcasting Podcast TV Network. And today I'm going to discuss a tool that I use, a piece of equipment that I use that helps me a lot when I'm going mobile. You know, sometimes you can't pick up all of this equipment and bring it with you. And it's important to have some type of mobile device that will help you record. And for me, it's the Zoom H6. This Zoom H6, it does a very good job. It does a very good job. The audio quality is pretty good. I use this with the Shure SM7B. I use it with the RE320. And I also use it with the ATR 2100. And actually, I use it with the AT2030. Is it 35? 2035, I believe it is. Correct me on that if I'm wrong. But I use these microphones with this Zoom H6 all the time. They work great. The audio quality, like I said, is great, and it has a lot of features. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some of the features. It won't be as detailed as some of the videos you see with the Zoom H6 because I only have one camera and I don't want to take the camera off myself and kind of tape the Zoom H6 and just B-roll or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to explain it with it in my hand. And I'm going to go through a few things that are pretty important, are pretty good features that you can use this for. So to start, I want to say this Zoom H6, it has 4 inputs right here. It has a total of 6 inputs. If you get the adapter, there's an adapter to this where it gives you 2 extra XLR inputs. So you'll have 4 here, and then you'll have 2 here that attaches to it. I believe that's about $129. So, you know, if you want 6 inputs, that's great. It also comes with some inputs that you can attach, and I have those right here. Let's get these here. Let me put this down here. All right, so this is one of them. This is like the XY mic, I call it. And you can attach this to the Zoom H6 as such. When you attach this, you can use this as the input microphone. And what you will do, and I'll show you in a few minutes, once you do that, you'll arm it by hitting this button here, the L and the R, which is the left and the right. And once you do that, it's armed and you'll hit record. So this is one of them. You can also use this, the capsule, which I call the capsule detachable. And you would put that right here. And once you put that here, you can program this to record from the left and right side. So if you have somebody such as you and myself, and put this in between it, I'm speaking on the right side. You're speaking on the left side. It picks up from the right side and it picks up from the left side, the left and right channel. So you can use this for an interview. You can switch it and turn it off and just talk right into the top. I've done that before and it comes out pretty good. The audio quality comes out pretty good. So you have the detachables. They go in nice and tight and snug. I mean, it's got some weight to it. I like heavy equipment. I like equipment that has a lot of weight to it. Gives me some durability. So I kind of like this thing. It makes it very heavy and solid. And you can tell this is well built by Zoom. I mean, these things they have a little weight to them. And when you connect it to this one here, the weight is just even more with the whole thing here together. Also, if you have a lavalier microphone that you want to just put on, you know, your shirt, you can hook it up to this. Okay, you can just stick it in here, you'll arm it, and then it will record from your lavalier microphone. Okay, So I'm going to take this off. All right. Actually, you know what? I'll take it off for now. Now I'm going to turn this thing on. Let me just tell you what this has. So I'll turn it on. So to turn it on, you're just going to push this down, keep it down for a second, and then it'll come on. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the screen. I doubt it. But if you look at the screen, okay, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look at the screen, it has level indicators for each channel. It has the left and right. It has channel 1, it has channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. So what I was saying about arming it to record. So let's just say I want to record on this. Snap it down in there. Now if you hit record, nothing's going to happen. It's not going to start recording. You have to arm whatever channel you want to record on. So I'm going to record on this left and right channel from this capsule, from this particular XY mic. So I would hit left and right. I only hit either one. If I hit either one, turn the volume down because it looks like it's clipping here. No matter which one I hit, it's going to turn on both of them because it's a left and right. It's a stereo here. Okay. So right now, because I hit this one and it's on right here, it's now ready to arm. So once I hit record, which I'm doing right now, it is now recording and it's picking up sound from these two, the X and the Y. Now, also with this X and Y microphone capsule, not capsule, I keep calling it a capsule. With this X and Y microphone here, you can adjust the angle. So if it's at a 190-degree angle, you see here how it turns here. Okay, it goes 120 and 90. So at 120, it's going to pick up stuff that goes about from here, about right here. Okay, anything about from right here to about right here. At 90, it's going to close it up a little bit, and it's going to go pretty much anything from here to here. So if you're only recording for yourself, you might want to put it at 90 because it's only going to get just a little bit, like, go out here. It's going to pretty much get whatever comes in about right here. You do it at 120, it opens up wider and it picks up more sound. That's whatever's closer to it in terms of people interviewing. Okay. So you might want to just, keep that in mind. Also, it has its own volume control. So you got 1 through 10. It has its own volume control, 1 through 10. And if you put it on 10, it will let you know when it's clipping. Just watch the red light. I've turned it all the way up. I've turned it all the way up to 10, and you should see some red lights blinking. I'm going to talk into the microphone. If you see some red lights blinking, that pretty much means it's clipping. Okay. So in that case, you would have to turn it back down and just set your own settings to where you think it should be at. Another thing about the Zoom H6, it's a little bit easier to record. I never had a Zoom H4n or the 5, but I know someone was telling me that, to record, you'd have to push some buttons and do this and do that. With this one, all you're going to do is arm whatever channel you want to record on, and then you're going to hit record. Straight and simple, easy. So the Zoom H6 is a little easier to record and from other past Zooms, H4n 5. So it's a little easier to record. Now also, it also comes with a pad, so it's going to knock it down 20 decibels. So if you have any instruments that you want to record, this will knock it down 20 decibels. It's all you got to do is hit this switch here, over and back, or just hit it over and it'll take it down 20 decibels. And there's one for each channel. So each XLR input channel, which is 4 of them here. It also has SD card. I'm not going to take that out because it's actually recording right now, but it does have an SD card. Mine has 64 gigabytes of memory. I think you can get up to 128, which is pretty good. Has headphones so you can listen to what you're recording. That's that input right here. And it also has a volume control of the input that you if you want to listen back to it, you can do this and turn up the volume, turn it down. You can adjust the volume with this one right here, It also has a menu button. You'll hit the menu button, push this in, and then it'll let you navigate through the menus. The menus it has so many different menus. Let me just see here. I can't go into memory mode now because it's recording. Let me stop the recording. And if I go into memory, I mean, it has a lot of stuff. You can look. I don't think the camera will zoom in like that good. But it has folders. Let's see. Let me go back here. I mean, it has a lot of stuff. Phantom power, plugins. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff on here. It has a compressor. It has a limiter on this. So it's pretty decent. This thing packs a big punch. It has a lot of stuff. It has a low cut filter. It just has a lot of stuff, and you can actually monitor your levels with this here because the screen, it's a colored screen. You can monitor your levels. Works great. I mean, this thing is just great. I mean, it has folders. You can change the name of the folders. You can change the name of your project. Again, this comes off. You can take this off. You want to put another one on. You put another one on. You can arm it again, talk into it, and you'll see right here the volume, my gain levels. You should be able to see them. You might not because I do have a light on here, and the camera's not that close. So, but this thing does wonders. If you need it for mobile setups, you can take this anywhere. I can take this into the car. I've done 2 podcasts with this particular Zoom H6, and I did it in my car. All I had was this, an XLR cable, and an ATR 2100 microphone, and it did the job well. Those episodes are not out yet, but once they come out, you can hear them, and I'll let you know. I'll come back and give you an update. But once those podcasts are released, you can listen to what I did with this. It works great. Costs about $365. This is not something you can just go buy. Every time I talk about a product, I never assume that people have the money to just go out and buy something, whether it be $365 or whether it be $50. So I'm just giving you the price. This ain't something everybody can just go out and get. So, if you want to save for it, you can save for it, get you one. But don't expect yourself to go out and get all this stuff and all this equipment because you don't really need it all. Get some basic recording software and you'll be fine. You don't have to go big or go home. Okay. So this is my, one more thing. You can also adjust the recording output, make it MP3. You can make it WAV. I mean, this thing has a whole bunch of stuff that I'm probably leaving out, but I just want to give you a quick review of it. But this thing works great. I'm going to do an audio test on it right now, and hopefully you'll hear the difference between, not so much difference between anything, but just how it sounds and, the audio quality, how it records and stuff like that. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and connect the mic to this, and then I'm going to record some audio, and I'll sync it to the video so you can hear how this sounds. Okay, so let's go and do that now. All right, so right now you hear me on the Audio Technica ATR 2100. This microphone is a dynamic microphone, and it's connected directly into my Zoom H6 right now. I have sync the audio into the video so you can hear exactly the raw sound from the Zoom H6 and the ATR 2100. So right now what you're hearing is the ATR 2100 going into the Zoom H6 with no compression. no acoustic treatment, just raw, no effects at all. It's going straight into the microphone. Now I do have some echo going on in here, but I'm talking pretty close, so I can try to minimize that echo, and you can just hear the audio. But right now, I'm talking on the ATR 2100 directly into the Zoom H6. The input gain on the Zoom H6 is about 5.5. You can change that it goes from 1 all the way up to 10. But right now I'm at a 5.5, and this is the audio that you hear at a 5.5. Right now I'm talking on the Zoom H6, not the Zoom H6. I'm recording on the Zoom H6, but I'm talking into the microphone, which is the ATR 2100. What you hear right now is raw audio, the ATR 2100 going into the Zoom H6. That's what you hear. Now I'm going to connect another microphone, but this time it's going to be a condenser microphone. I'm going to connect the Audio-Technica 2020. That's my phone. I'm going to let that ring. I'm not going to let that ring. And I'm not going to cut this audio because I believe in doing everything raw. You know, I'm not trying to be Mr. Perfect. I'm not trying to make every video perfect. I give it to you the way I give it to you. And that type of stuff with the phone ringing doesn't bother me. So I'm going to keep on going. It will stop, so it won't be too distracting for you. So right now, I'm going to tell you again, I'm going to now record on the the Audio-Technica 2020 condenser microphone. Now this microphone, it's a condenser microphone. It's not dynamic. So you would have to turn on the phantom power on the Zoom H6. And I will explain that once I get it connected here. And then I'm going to come back and you'll hear audio from the Zoom H6 using the AT2020 Audio-Technica microphone, which is, again, the AT2020 condenser microphone. Got a little mixed up there, but like I said, I keep this raw. This is how I like it. No cuts. Let you know that I make mistakes or I stumble. I'm not looking to be perfect. I'm just looking to get this content out here and give you the information that you need. So let's go to the Audio-Technica 2020 condenser microphone. Okay, so now I'm using the AT2020 condenser microphone. Now this is a condenser microphone. You can hook this up to the Zoom H6. The Zoom H6 allows you to turn on phantom power for each channel, individual channel. So when you turn it on, it's just for a specific channel. It doesn't have to be for every input channel that you have on your Zoom H6. That's one of the great things I like about it. So right now you're listening to the AT2020 condenser microphone by Audio-Technica. The room has no acoustic treatment, so you might hear some echoes in here, but I'm talking pretty close to the microphone so you can get an idea of just how it sounds, not so much the echo in the room or the reverb. So this is how it sounds with the AT2020 condenser microphone by Audio-Technica. All right, so now I'm talking to you on the RE320, which is going in to the Zoom H6. Okay, this is raw audio from the RE320 going into the Zoom H6. So the audio that you hear right now is straight into the Zoom H6. There's no compression. There's no limiter gate. There's no effects going on with this recording. It's just straight raw audio synced into the video going straight into the Zoom H6. Tell me how you like the audio, but this is the audio going into the Zoom H6 from the ATR, not the ATR, the RE320. I hope I said that before. If I said ATR, excuse me, but this is the RE320 going straight into the Zoom H6. And now I'm going to try to use a Shure SM7B, test it on here, and I'll let you hear how that audio sounds also. Okay, so right now you hear audio from the Shure SM7B going into the Zoom H6. Okay, so this is the Shure SM7B going into the Zoom H6. Audio levels are coming in pretty good. I do have the gain set on 6.5 between the 6 and 7. I had to turn this up because this requires a lot of gain. So on the other settings, I had it at about a 5.5, but this one I have it up to about a 6.5 because the Shure SM7B requires a lot of gain. So I had to turn it up a little bit. But this is the raw audio coming out of the Shure SM7B going into my Zoom H6. There's no compression. There's no limiter gate. There's nothing going on. The room is not treated, so you may hear some reverb or some echo, but this is the audio coming from the Shure SM7B into the Zoom H6. Okay, so you just heard all 4 microphones on the Zoom H6. You heard the ATR 2100 microphone. You heard the Audio-Technica 2020 condenser microphone. You heard the RE320 dynamic microphone from Electro Voice. And you heard the Shure SM7B dynamic microphone on the Zoom H6. So you tell me, what are your thoughts? How does it sound to you? Would it make you go out and buy a Zoom H6? Just give me your thoughts and let me know. Right now, I am on the Shure SM7B, but it's not connected to the Zoom H6 anymore. Right now, it's connected to the DBX 286 going into the Focusrite 18i8. So I don't want to mislead you in any way, but let me know how it sounded. Like I said, it was raw audio, no treatment. So let me know how you think it sounds. Let me know what you think of the Zoom H6. I love this thing. It's portable. You can take it with you. It has so many features. Just let me know what you think. Like I said, it's very expensive. It's very expensive, but nobody's expecting you to buy this just right away. You just can't. Some people just can't go out and buy this. So just save your money if you like it. Save your money and check it out. But this is the review of the Zoom H6. It wasn't as detailed as other videos, but I felt that I gave you enough to make a solid decision on if you should buy it or not. I gave you a variety of microphones to test. The ATR 2100, Audio-Technica 2020 condenser microphone, Electro Voice RE320, and the Shure SM7B. So let me know what you think, and I'd love to hear your comments, okay? Talk to you later. I hope this review helped you out, and I hope it helped you make a firm decision and gave you some understanding of what the Zoom H6 can do, all right? Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Thank you for watching the Start to Finish Podcasting TV Network.